Hola, mis amigas. Welcome to Familia Gamboa in Spain. For today's vlog, I want to answer this question because I keep seeing this both on my TikTok and Facebook reels. Paano makarating dyan? So here's our story. We came here to Spain through the Digital Nomad Visa pathway. Honestly, matagal ko ng dream to live abroad with my family, to experience the expat life. Pero before, parang ang hirap niyang ma-achieve, parang for other people lang siya. Then late 2023, I discovered something called the Digital Nomad Visa pathway. Basically, it allows you to live in another country legally while working online. So, syempre, nag-research ako. The first one I saw was Korea's Digital Nomad Visa. Kakabukas lang that time, but the income requirement was around 1 million per year. Medyo mataas siya. Then one day, habang nanonood ako ng reels, may lumabas na video of a family living in Spain through a Digital Nomad Visa. And they were explaining the benefits, how to qualify. But one thing really caught my attention. Filipinos can apply for Spanish citizenship after just 2 years of legal residency. That means possible second passport. A whole new opportunity for our family. So from there, nag-deep dive talaga ako. Research, and the rest is history. Now we're here. Now, for 2026, the digital nomad visa requirements in Spain are still pretty much the same. You need to be working remotely as a freelancer or contractor for at least 3 months. Your client or company should be based outside Spain. And the company you are working for should be established, meaning dapat naka 1 year registered na sila as a business. And of course, there is a minimum income requirement per month. Right now, it's based on Spain's minimum wage. For a single applicant, it's around 2,600 euros per month and higher if you're bringing your family. Now, aside from the digital nomad visa, there are also other ways to come to Spain. So what are those? We have student visa. This is one of the most common paths. But keep in mind, your stay as student does not fully count toward permanent residency or citizenship. So mas matagal yung process because when you enter here as a student, hindi yun magka-count as residency, which you need for the Spanish citizenship. Teacher pathway is another way. It's like language assistance or teaching programs. This is good if you want to experience Spain first, then transition later. So these are good for those people who are teachers. Remember that the income of teachers here is not really that high and the cost of living is really high. So you have to have a lot of savings or you can work part-time to support yourself. The next pathway is non-lucrative visa or the NLV. This is for people who have savings and don't need to work. But downside, you are not allowed to work under this visa. I heard that you have to show money in your bank that can sustain you living in Spain for like 2 to 3 years. So that's a lot of money in your bank that you have to show. And the reality that a lot of people talk about, some OFWs do cross-country. They enter as tourists and overstay. After 2 years, there is a process called Arraigo where you may apply to become legal. So for those who arrive here as tourists, they do 2 years of irregularity and then 2 years of regularity, and then that's the time that they can apply for Spanish citizenship if ever they want to. So it's a lot of years that you have to wait. So again, if you're asking, paano kami nakarating sa Spain, there are many ways, but for us, the digital nomad visa was the best path because it allowed us to work online, stay legally, and build a future here as a family. If you want to learn more about the digital nomad visa or how we did it step by step, follow us and join our journey here in Spain. See you in the next vlog, amigos.